It's that time of the week again where we walk through a deck. It's Walk Through Wednesday. Let's get into it. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, I'm Man. So today, for Walk Through Wednesday, we're going to walk through the Oracle of the Vampire Fae. This is so kindly sent to me by Llewellyn to include here on this beautiful walkthrough Wednesday. So let me take the plastic off just to show you guys. I didn't have a sneak peek. Maybe I should have, to make sure I don't have to cover anything with washi, but I think we're safe with this deck by the looks of it. And okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, the excitement to get into this. So this is a Blue Angel publication. It is by Tess Whitehurst and the artwork is by Mélanie Delon, or Delon. I hope I pronounced that right. I feel like I'm saying Melanie wrong. But anyway, and if I'm correct, Tess Whitehurst also did the Tarot Secrets. Yes. She's also the creator of the Tarot Secrets. So this is so super cool. So this is the Oracle of the Vampire Fae. It is fierce feminine wisdom from the Bun of She. Ooh, I love this. So 52 cards and a guide set. Unleash your inner power with the Oracle of the Vampire Fae. Wordsman. A potent oracle deck by renowned author Tess Whitehurst. Channel the ancient wisdom of the enigmatic words. Okay, so this is the back. We have 52 cards and a guidebook set. So as we can see here, we have Unleash Your Inner Power with the Oracle of the Vampire Fae, a potent oracle deck by the renowned author Tess Whitehurst. Channel the ancient wisdom of the enigmatic Scottish vampire faeries, ethereal shapeshifters who appear as radiant women, elusive wolves, majestic ravens, and more. Ooh, that sounds so good. These outerworldly beings are master alchemists, transforming outdated beliefs and stagnant energy into dazzling strength and beauty. Whether you're seeking clarity, empowerment, and transformation, every card offers stunning artwork and timeless practical wisdom to bolster your courage and support you to thrive. Draw from the magic of the Vampire Fae and claim your personal power today. Ooh, this just screams goodness. So this is the inside. This is just an extra piece of paper. We have our guidebook, which is glossy, and as you can see, this is kind of the usual. I love Blue Angels cardstock though, so that's pretty much it for the box. I can't really talk much more about that. We will have a look at this in a minute. Ooh, very cool. But let's have a look at the guidebook first. So this is a glossy guidebook. This is super glossy. So as you can see, we have how to prepare your deck for use, how to do a reading with the oracle, and then the cards, and about the author and the artist. So this is Enter the Lair of the Vampire Fae. Beautiful artwork. So I find this so super interesting. And we have, excuse me, a couple of spreads here. This is so interesting for the reason being is it's vampires and fairies. I've never heard of such a thing, but I'm super excited to explore this. So we have our meanings, and then on the back we have about the author. Yeah, well, there we go. I could have just gone to the back. So this is Mélanie Delon, is a freelance. Ah, yes. Normandy, France. Very cool. And then we have Tess Whitehurst as well, which I believe is probably here. Yes. Beautiful, beautiful, but beautiful creators here. And then we have some of the other decks that Tess has done as well. Ooh, that one looks actually really, really cool. Okay, so obviously we have kind of the message, and then more like a divinatory message, and then of course I love a good Blue Angel guidebook, so this is going to be interesting to get into. But let's get into the cards. Am I going to be able to open this? Yes. Alright, so as we can see, because we've seen the first one, so let's go with that. The cards are matte. They're that really nice Blue Angel cardstock. It's very like the Tower of the Secrets. Miss Frankie's having a chat. And I love the simplicity of the back. I mean, there's not much more to say. They're flexy though. They're not that stiff cardstock. There's a lot of flex to it. Maybe together they're a bit more. They're sturdy, but there's definitely a flex. So let's get into it. Forever Free. So we have a number and a title. And then, of course, the beautiful artwork. Ooh, these are super interesting. I can see like the fairy, kind of the vampire. Wounded Diva. Oh my gosh. So I feel like the titles are going to be a huge help. For sure with this deck. Oh, look at all them beautiful animals. I love how clear and vibrant the cards are. Sorry, my hand is shaking today. Ooh. Okay, we can't stay too long on that. Slight nudity, not much. Ah, yes. So we can kind of see the vampire. I'm getting the sense that this is going to be kind of like a surprisingly intuitive deck in its own unique way. There's something about their eyes that are really capturing. Oh, I love that. And I love the use of, I suppose you could say jewels, but I would say crystal. I would say that's amethyst. So that's very cool. Ooh. I'd be curious to see how the guidebook is going to work with this. Seeing as this is like 52 cards, which is a really good, generous oracle deck. Fresh air. That's a great reminder, right? Paragon. Again, I can't stay too long on that one. And then we have Ancestor Magic. Okay, so like the tiniest bit of nudity, but nothing that I would say. That is awesome. Rule with ease. Like, you can see how calm and cool and collected she is. That's okay. And this one is our cover. Beautiful Nightmare. Yes. That's an interesting one. A Good Day to Die. Interesting choice for a title for a card. So I'm curious to see. Actually, let's have a look in the guidebook to see. Savor the pleasure of absolute courage. Be perfectly willing to face this challenge and every challenge to follow. Summon all the audacity. Go all in. Like there is nothing I can't face. I'm prepared to act on my convictions and fight for my passionate belief. I can totally get now that. Again, like I said, it's going to be a completely different type of reader. Yeah, I really do feel for my romantasy fantasy lovers. I feel like you're going to love this one. Because that just seems to, especially because I'm reading Alchemized at the moment, it just seems to be kind of fitting into that tone of that book. And I feel like this would fit Sarah J. Maas. Probably not Fort Wing and other fantasy books I can't think of right now, but I definitely feel like Akatar probably would be one of them, alright, for sure. So let's have a shuffle. Alright, so let's see how this shuffles. Okay, so this is a little bit on the longer side. Just to show you, 1 second, I have the Seasons of the Witch Oracle. And you can see, like it is narrower than Seasons of the Witch, but you can see how much taller that it is in comparison. So if you have larger hands, you probably find this a little bit easier. I feel like those of us with kind of the littler hands probably will struggle. Like I'm stretching here now. It's not too uncomfortable, to be fair, but I always like to point this out all the same. Overhand, lovely. I feel like this is going to be a little too stiff for me to do riffle shuffles. Plus, yeah, that's a bit too much of a stretch here for it. We'll try it. I always like to try it for you guys, but it's not too bad actually. But I probably wouldn't do that again. Okay, so let's pull a card. And we have Fate into Destiny. Look at that for artwork. Oh, that is beautiful. So this is card number 24. And we have Break Free. So liberate yourself from the chains of faith. Transform an unlucky break into an expansive destiny. Recognize the pattern and uncover the lesson it contains so you can rise up and out of this challenge for good. And then we can see there's more. Ooh. This seems like such an intriguing deck. I'm actually curious to see, do you guys have it? Are you going to pick it up? What are your thoughts? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below. And as always, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love Walkthrough Wednesdays so much. And if you haven't hit the subscribe button, I'd love to have you part of the family. We're pretty awesome, if I do say so myself. And I cover all things tarot and oracle card related, glimmer finding and finding magic in the mundane. So if that's your jam, hit the subscribe button. And as always, I hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And remember, stay magical, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye guys.